This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Daily Catch-Up podcast.
Absolutely. Hey, we're going to kick things off with a UFC fighter. We've got the Gov here, Jeremy McGovern. Carlos Ulberg. He's fighting at RAC Arena.
Yes.
Are you familiar with him?
Heard of Ulberg?
Can I tell you this? Hot.
Yeah, really.
Very attractive, and it seems to be, I don't know
Something
why
about the
he would put
cauliflower ears?
that
Not
beautiful
even.
face on the line.
Great teeth.
His teeth are amazing.
even.
Like he used to be a model. He went from modelling to UFC fighting. That doesn't seem like a smart career move
Oh,
to me.
it sounds like you clocked it to me.
I think he's been hit often.
I know, yeah. He's on an 8-fight winning streak. So clearly they don't punch him in the head.
Well, yeah, not yet.
Check him out on our socials. You want to see what he looks like. We also
He's a
spoke to
treat.
Gov.
We did.
Obviously.
You went a bit high-pitched.
Yeah, accidentally. We also spoke to Gov.
There we go. That's
You had a
better.
hard-hitting question for Gov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About his next football move.
Yeah. You'll be very surprised what he said.
Yes. We talk about the absolute minefield that is kids' social media and smartphones. First with our mate Whipper, and then we throw it out to our listeners as well about the rules that they have at their place.
Great advice,
Your
if you-
kids are still really little.
Yeah.
But any of them wanting
We're
phones?
nudging into that space at the moment. So, Nintendo Switch just been bought.
Yep.
Yes.
Phones, we've got ones that are turned off and the kids pretend to be on them.
Yes.
But not quite there yet. 7, I'd be
Yeah.
very worried if my kid's asking for a phone at 7.
Yeah.
You're in a good time of their life, Gov, because these new federal laws that are going to come
Yes.
in will stop them from being there like other
It
people.
won't even be a
Lost out to their-
conversation.
Oh, really?
You'll be like, legally, we can't give you a phone. Do you want me to go to prison? That's what you can say.
100%.
There you go. I've used prison a fair bit. Too, so. That's if they don't even eat their dinner.
Plus, well, speaking of dinner, we do ask the question, what's for dinner is a big one at your house. And wait till you hear from Simone, who has had to put some very strict rules in place.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. On Nova 937.
It's 6:05. Nathan Nat and Sean. We've got Ross here as well.
Here we go.
Ross.
Hello.
Happy Thursday.
How we feeling? We're right.
Wonderful. You're going with the Puff Daddy jacket today?
Yeah, we got similar ones here. It's a very thick green one that Big Shaq would say when I get the button up.
Man's not hot. Never hot.
Yeah, so that's how
Get it
I...
This is
up.
just becoming the Big Shack show, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
know. If you haven't heard the song, it is really good.
I know it's
I'd
so
say
funny.
educate.
People have no idea what you're talking about.
Man's not hot. Google it.
Man's not hot.
Big Shaq, never hot.
Yeah.
Quick maths.
Yep.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Thursdays.
Toasted, nicely toasted.
Nathan, Nat and Sean are all about tradition. Dolsonia has been using the same secret recipes since 1949. Good on ya, Dolsonia.
It's Toasty Thursdays with Dorsonia, and so time to taste the toasty that was suggested on the Nova Player or our website. That's where you can do it. Today, this is the creation of Kay from Lake Coogee. Good morning, Kay.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Nat, Sean and Ross. How are you going this morning?
Kay, you're up and
Kay.
about. We like your positivity.
What are we in for here, Kay?
Yes, run us through the recipe, Kay.
Okay, now the recipe is a sultana, peanut butter, and sliced cheese toasty sandwich.
Okay.
Now the key directions.
Sorry, Kay. First of all, have you checked if this is legal?
Well, it may not be legal, but it could be deadly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, our producer, Bella, already asked us, are we allergic?
Do we have any allergies? We're good.
Yes, allergic. That's right, exactly. But the key notes are not to put the peanut paste too thick because that can kill the recipe. And also the sultanas you put about 1 centimetre apart over the sandwich.
I hope producer
You
Bella.
need a GPS. You need a grid.
Bella, we did see Bella with a ruler, so I think that it has
specific.
been faithfully recreated. There, Kay. All right, we're going to give it a
maybe
taste.
butter both sides of the bread is always makes
Yeah.
it better as well.
Bella, have
Anyway,
you buttered
there we
both
go.
sides of
That
the
is
bread?
it.
You should see the crunch on this toast.
Oh, yeah,
It does
okay.
look
All right.
crunchy.
So the good news
I'm
is,
nervous.
Kay,
I'm
is you've
nervous.
already scored a $200 Dorsonia voucher, so that's great.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
And if
That's
at the end
awesome.
of all of this, yours is the favourite, you'll score $5,000 cash.
That'll be lovely. That'll be nice.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Kay, just once again
Smells
before I bite
sweet.
into it, it's sultana, peanut paste.
and a sliced cheese.
Oh, smell it.
Were you specific about the cheese?
Yes, I was specific about the Kraft sliced cheese.
Okay, right.
Okay,
Gotcha.
you can smell
Gotcha.
the peanut
Right.
butter off the from the
Okay.
schnoz.
Go on in.
I hope it's not too thick. It might ruin it.
Tastes like peanut butter.
Thank you
Oh,
so
no, but the
much.
top of the sultanas is quite cute.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, that's good. I'm glad there's some good notes here, some good feedback.
Chewy, but then squishy.
How often do you make this?
Oh, well, I haven't made it actually for many years. but last night I did a quick remake to refresh my
Sure.
memory. And to be honest, last night I did not have a good experience. So I made it again this morning. And then I remembered, less peanut butter, butter both sides of the bread.
Less
And it
is
was a
more.
lot better this morning.
Okay, if it was
Great,
based
gotcha.
on attitude, you'd win the $5,000. Sean, what do you think, though, taste-wise?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
Sean,
Yeah,
please.
something's just happened to me, and I don't know if it's good or bad. Kay, can you tell me where this has come from? Like, who the hell was so stoned they put these things together?
Yes, I can. So when my first job, I was a waitress at a restaurant in Queen Victoria Street, Fremantle.
Yeah.
Anyway, the restaurant was very, 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 very quiet. So during the night time, one of the bosses and me would go down the road to a cafe that was open. It was called The Pad, and it was under the Toy World in Fremantle near Captain Munch's there.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, so we'd go down there and we'd have this sandwich and a smoothie, and they would have board games. You go underneath, there'll be board games and people having whatever they're eating, cafe food, and that's where the recipe came.
So somebody
we'd go
was
down there.
selling this for money.
And now you're trying to make $5,000. Sean has
John's
just
pushed it away.
put your toasty down. Okay, I rate it a good 4 out of 5. I like it.
I don't mind it because, like the sultanas and the cheese, that's like a cheese board. That's like a charcuterie board. That's the sort of thing you would have that I would have at book club.
Of course, yes, that's perfect. That's
I don't know
what
about the
it's
peanut
for.
butter. That's a bit of a rogue.
I like that.
No, it's peanut paste. It was different.
Oh, don't start.
All right, Kay.
I don't know. For
You're a
me,
contender, Kay. You're a contender.
Don't ask Sean, though.
I can't get mentally around it. I think that's it.
You
I've
have
got
to not think about what it is.
Scotoma, Natalie? Is that what it is?
No, just scotoma's
I
like
think it is.
you just got to accept it for what it is, and whether it tastes good or not. Don't think about it.
That's right. Don't think about it. Just eat it. And also, too, just while we're here, quickly hello to all my friends at the Department of Transport Contact Centre.
Hello, everyone
I love
there.
working with you all.
Yes.
Kay,
I do like ringing
Kay-
the Department of Transport.
Kay, I
saying how
take it
many
you're not
demerit
allowed
points
to
I've
bring
got.
morning tea.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry to everyone
No,
listening now.
Kay, you're
No,
going to be
Kay.
in the running for $5,000 thanks to Dilsonia.
You know what we loved about it, Kay, is that it's a little bit left field. You didn't write in with, you take some ham and some cheese and put it in a toasty. Like, do you know what I
was
mean?
not doing anything boring like
You
that.
are
No, let me just-
100% different.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Okay,
We
you're
appreciate
fantastic.
that.
You are fantastic.
Well done. You enjoy your $200 Dilsonia voucher. And maybe, just maybe.
I'm not sure about the well done thing. I'm still trying to get.
I liked it, and I like her attitude made it.
Yeah.
No, I loved it. I loved it, Kay. You're a delight.
I think you're being a bit difficult.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Last quarter. Sensational play.
Spend more time doing you things, like cheering on your home team from the Bankwest Best Seats.
All right, here we go. It's time for the last quarter. Up for grabs, 2 premium Bankwest Best Seats. See the Eagles take on the Crows this Sunday. And you know what that means? Premium seating, food and drinks are all included.
Let's go to John in Burragoon. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
John, how often do you frequent Garden City?
It's second home, I reckon.
Yeah, just waiting for the upgrade.
I know, yeah, I know. Aren't we all just hanging out? John, in the first quarter, you're up against Jack from Bertram. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning.
Hey, Jack.
Jack, which shopping centre do you hang out in?
Probably Coburn. No?
Yeah, Coburn.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Massive.
Yeah, it's
Really
big.
massive.
It's big. All right, here's what's going to happen. We are about to ask you a question in the first quarter. If you know the answer, buzz in with your name. If you get it right, you're through to the second quarter. If you get it wrong, your opponent moves through. But we haven't asked an important question yet, Sean.
So straight to you, John. How do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Boom, there it is.
Confidence as well.
We better ask Jack just in case.
can't.
Jack, how do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Boom, there it is. Okay, let's test your buzzers. John,
John,
Jack.
Jack.
Two good, solid men's names, aren't they? John and Jack. First quarter.
Here we go with the first quarter question. What is the name of the high school in Greece?
Starts with R. Any ideas?
I don't know.
That's a hard one.
Rydell High. So move on to the next question, Sean. We're still in the first quarter.
Absolutely. Here is the first quarter question. In what year did the Fremantle Dockers join the AFL?
Oh, they're tough today, aren't they?
Have a crack. Come on. Jack.
2000? 2000?
Oh, Jack. Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Jack, come on, mate.
It was
1995.
and Shawnee Mack was there. Little
Thank
skinny
you.
little poodle head.
Right. That's exactly right. The undercut was going mad. Rampant, Ross.
Skinny poodle head. Our skinny poodle head.
John moves through the second quarter. He's taking on Greg from Basso. Morning, Greg.
Good morning.
How do you win the last quarter, Greg?
You win the last quarter.
Yes. It's surprising that people still get that wrong. Test your buzzer, Greg.
Greg.
It's working. Okay, second quarter question. How many states and territories is Australia broken up into? They're counting. Let them count.
8.
Oh,
Greg.
Say your name.
Greg.
Greg. 8.
Yes, Greg.
Well done, Greg.
I wouldn't have got that.
Bye, John.
yeah,
Greg,
right.
in the third quarter, you're up against Sally from Byford. Good morning, Sal.
Good morning.
Sally, how do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Okay. Sally, you're right. Sally, test your buzzer, please.
Sally.
Greg v. Sally, third quarter.
Here we go. What sport is Ash Barty known for?
Greg.
Sally.
Greg.
Tennis.
Yes.
Absolutely.
She would have accepted cricket. She played cricket.
She did.
Yep. She played cricket.
I'm not sure if she's a good golfer, like really good.
Yeah. But she's known for tennis. So, Greg, you're through to the last quarter. We're taking on Linda from Yangerup. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
Linda, how do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Where are we, Linda?
In the last quarter.
Yes, Linda. And test your buzzer, Linda.
Linda.
Last quarter. Greg v. Linda. For the win.
Jeez, train's coming.
Which AFL team wears black, white and teal?
Greg.
Greg for the win.
Port Adelaide.
Port Adelaide!
Greg's done it, everybody. Greg is off to the footy this weekend. 2 premium banquets. Best seats see the Eagles take on the Crows. Sunday, August 10th. Premium seating, food and drinks included. Wave goodbye to Gov and Dom Sheed as well. It's going to be a ripper. Greg, who do you barrack for?
Sydney.
Sydney.
Oh,
Greg, hey.
Sean's filthy
I
at
did
you.
have another question too.
Yeah.
We didn't get to it. What team did Matthew Pavlich recently join, Greg?
The Mighty Swans.
How did you feel about that news yesterday, Greg?
Quite shocked, but hopefully he's good off-field as he is on-field.
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing. Smart
For
man.
sure.
All right, last quarter. Back tomorrow.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Front page of today's paper, actually. Hale School, which is where you went, Ross.
Yes, yep.
They don't want their students to have smartphones.
Yeah, so
They're calling them dumb phones, Ross.
7 and 8.
They already had them banned from years 1 to 7, and they're looking at doing it year 8 next year. The parents overwhelmingly getting behind this ban, and especially because it's the whole year. The parents don't have to worry about, it's just my kid. The whole year's doing it, so there's less conversation.
It's amazing.
You know what the good thing is? I saw 93% of the parents have voted for it in favour of just having dumb phones instead.
Yes,
I want to know. Well, let's get those other parents up here.
7%.
The 7%.
Yeah, it'd probably be
Let's
your
get an
kid.
assembly happening and just roll them up the front.
It's too
and just
funny.
go them.
It does tie into, of course, the 36 months campaign that our mate Whipper has been behind, and this has gotten government backing now. Whip, good morning.
Hey, guys. It is a great topic to bring up because we are trying to protect the wellness of our young teenagers as they go up through social media. And back in the day when you didn't really have social media, you would catch up with people in person, like your your producer Amy and I, we used to call her Pampered because when I worked with Amy, of course, she'd be getting her nails and her hair done the entire time.
Amy, is that true? I tell you what, she's let herself go since then.
Oh, my God.
Amy, is that true? You deny that?
100% deny. I mean, my nails are done. My hair does look good.
Sorry, you're eating your breakfast while you've got a guest on the show, which I find a little bit rude, but at the same time, maybe you're trying to avoid the fact that we had a beautiful kiss on the couch one time. You and I, which
but the
thank God there was no social media
that's right.
then.
No photos, no evidence.
I would have filmed it at the time and say, no, I would not. This is a really interesting one. And, during the week, and I was in Canberra last week with the Prime Minister, there was a lot of conversation around YouTube, and there's been a lot of panic. And I love that I get phone calls from parents that I know saying, I've just got so-and-so in the car. Can you explain to them what's going on? So the YouTube is an interesting one because YouTube actually classifies themselves as a search engine. And we love YouTube, and YouTube has some sensational content.
Yeah, it does.
But the idea is that we don't want kids, and kids younger than the age of 16, we don't want them to create an account to share their personal details. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
So as you know it, and as you use YouTube, you know that you can use it without actually having an account. So school teachers will still be able to send a link home for educational purposes. All of that will work perfectly. So your YouTube life really will not be interrupted. But if you do want to start an account, do it with your mum or dad. Do it with your older brother or sister.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, so Whip, you would have come across a lot doing all this campaigning. Now, you're a bit ahead of me, but for parents out there who've got kids going into this space as they get older, any advice you'd have for, as in me even, when my kids get to it?
I think the number one thing to do is just start having a general conversation around it, because the idea is that it's not a social media ban, which a lot of the papers and everything have got this negative way of looking at it and going, this is a ban. How can you ban social media? And really, we're just delaying it 36 months.
Yeah.
We're just changing the age from 13 to 16. And there's a place for social media, but it's also extremely damaging. And there was a great analogy that was used the other day where it said, imagine if we created a library where you put in all this on the shelves and in the books were all the things that your kids could be exposed to from social media. You wouldn't let your kid walk into that library. It just wouldn't happen like that. And the positive here is, Hot Ross, is that we can take that 36 months, right? Think about what we can do with that. We're giving that back. That's the opportunity that excites me that exists.
No, I totally agree with that. And Hot Ross, with your kids, they're going to grow up in a world where this has already been in place, right?
Yes.
So they know no different other than getting to year 8 at Hale as it stands right now to be able to use any kind of smartphone. So they're going to live a world of freedom.
That's right.
Different to what the older kids will.
Yeah.
That's the exact part, and that's so important to remember, because a lot of people are thinking, well, how's this going to work now? And that law change will happen on December 10. But once the law's changed, then we need the behaviour change. So for my kids, I'm 10, 9 and 5, I think. Is that right, Tommy? Is that their ages? Anyway, so the great thing is, by the time they get to the age of 13, it won't be a discussion because the behaviour will have changed.
That's right. It'll just be the norm. Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Sean's got a 15-year-old daughter, so she's right smack bang in the
She's already changed her stuff with her age. And
this transitional period is going to be a little tricky to navigate, because there are kids that won't be 16 yet who are already on social media, and so you're going to be trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube. That's going to be tough, but that's just a short period in the scheme of things.
And there's no silver bullet to that. You know that. I mean, there's education that needs to play alongside this. But I'm really proud of Australia, like for the Commonwealth to stand up because they heard the parents and say, hey, this is no good for our youth. So we're saying no to big tech. People don't like to take on big tech.
No.
So I praise the government, and I hope that Australia feels a sense of pride because they're able to say that this is what the parents have wanted. The parents have been heard, and this is the best thing for our kids. So well done, Australia.
Internationally, a lot of our other countries are looking at what we're doing and looking at using this as a blueprint. They're a little bit envious of what we're attempting to do, right?
New Zealand, the UK, of course. A team from Japan flew out for a meeting with us the other day.
Wow.
You know, everybody's desperate for it. They just don't know how to do it. I've come a long way from kissing Amy on the couch.
Just quickly touching base.
Naming Ross Hot Ross. you achieved so many different levels. And look at it now.
What a ride.
I was your stunt guy. I was M. Whipper and Ollie. This is, oh, mate, forever ago. What I remember of you, Whip, is you once spent a night in a park near Beatty Park wearing a loincloth. I can't remember the promotion. And somebody egged you in the middle of the night. Do you recall?
What?
You don't even remember that?
I think I do. I was dressed in like a cow skin or something.
Yeah. You slept in a tent.
Did you egg me?
No, of course I didn't. What about the time?
Surprise me.
What about the time you got tased on air? Do you remember what you did when you got tased on air live?
I fell to the ground. That was a great day. And what happened?
You swore twice.
I had a nappy on, though, Hot Ross. If you remember, I had an adult nappy on just in case I lost control of my bodily features.
What about when you were supposed to go skydiving but you chickened out?
Good to see you guys. Great to chat. Thanks for having me on.
Didn't this turn into a roast really quickly?
Whip for the head of the 36 Months campaign, making great strides in protecting our children. We love your work, Whip.
Absolutely, Whipper.
Love you guys.
Let's go skydiving together.
Nope.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We were just talking to Whipper before the news about, his 36 Months campaign, but also the fact that Hale School, where, Ross, you're the Bishop Hale medalist.
Yep.
It's like the Brown. To everybody else, it's the Brownlow.
Yeah, for an outstanding alumni.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's the highest honour in the Hale world.
It's a lot of pressure. I keep worrying they're going to take it off me. However,
once they find out what you've done.
Stop talking about that. A mobile phone ban they implemented. It was probably, I think it might have been nation first for the years 1 to 7, and the parents overwhelmingly saying this is great.
So no smartphones and no smartwatches.
Yep, they can dumb phones, which is, the ones that just text and stuff, like your Nokias back in the day.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. I mean, going forward for the kids, as we said with Whip, all the young ones, they'll only know this way, which is going to be fantastic.
Yes.
We want to know what the rules are with phones at your household.
Yes. Have you tried to sort of enforce some rules around having a phone? Did you say, no, you can't get one till you're 14? Or did you say at night it has to be left in the kitchen so they don't take it into their bedrooms? Or
there's some things you can lock in a box or something for dinner and stuff like that. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't work.
Maybe it didn't work.
Yeah. Have you tried to implement something and was it a success, or did you just
catch them out?
Give up. Brittany's in High Wycombe. Morning, Britt.
Good morning.
Okay, Brittany, are you trying to enforce some rules around phones at your house?
Yeah, so we have an 11-year-old daughter who has been adamant for years that she has the right to have a phone because everybody else does.
The right,
of course.
Yes, it's legal.
It's difficult.
So she got a phone. She got my old phone, but she's not allowed a SIM card. So it's just Wi-Fi only at home.
Good move.
And we installed an app. I think it's like Google Home or Google Family or something like that. And it monitors everything that she accesses, and I can block certain websites.
Yes.
So TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everything is blocked. She's only allowed Kids Messenger, and I have that app on my phone so I can see everything that she's doing. She's sending. She can't hide anything.
That's great. Sean's just panicking here because you said that someone can monitor everything you do on your phone.
Oh, my God. I've got the sweats, Britt.
That is so good. And at 11, I mean, that's brilliant. But it won't be long till she can absolutely work around that,
Yeah, that's what happened at my house, Britt.
But at the moment, it's really good. And that's an awesome thing to do for an 11-year-old. Because you're right, you don't want them exposed to everything that's out there.
And she mentioned it there, it's the friends. So when the friends are doing it as well, as a parent, you'd be like, they do it. So it makes it hard. So the ban for everyone makes it easier.
It does make it easier, doesn't it? Thank you, Brittany. Claire's in Greenwood. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Claire.
All right, Claire, have you tried to implement some rules around phones at your house?
Yeah, we've got 5 kids. Only the eldest 3 have got phones currently. The middle child is 11, and then the eldest is nearly 16, not quite. But from the minute they got phones, they knew that these were our rules. So we have the Apple Family setting on ours so that we, again, can control anything they download. We can put time limits on, like, how long they get access to certain apps. We can completely block phones for downtime. And they also know that at night time, when their downtime hits, they bring their phone out into the kitchen and it gets charged in the kitchen and they don't stay in their room. And that's been something we've done from the minute they have phones, so they know that that's the way it is.
Set
so
the
there's never really been any pushback, like my daughter, bless her, when she's like I say, she's nearly 16, but when she was like 13, she was pleading for Snapchat, and we were like, no. She even created as a PowerPoint presentation as to why she feels that she should have Snapchat.
Claire, did they try to bend the rules? Did they try?
They do, because they've realised that if they switch their phone off and back on again, it quickly unlocks everything for a minute, but it's literally a minute, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you can deal with that. But I'm all for social media bans and things like that, because as a mother and as a high school teacher, I think it will just do kids the world of good. Like, I think it's a really good idea.
Claire, has there been any, because you say they're charged in the kitchen, do you reckon there's any sneaking out, to tiptoeing into the kitchen to look at their phone in the middle of the night kind of stuff?
I mean, they might, but they're on downtime, so they're completely locked. So even if they did, they'd literally get a minute.
There's
so
nothing
they
to
wouldn't be able to do anything anyway, yeah.
How good is Claire?
Well done, Claire.
Well done.
Mate,
Yeah, it takes a teacher to know all this stuff, doesn't it?
We're a complete pushover in our house.
Oh, big surprise.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't news flash, was it? Breaking news.
Water is wet. Thanks, Claire. Beth's in Swanview. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
so
how you
going, man?
I'm very similar to... Good, thank you. Hope you are going well as well.
Always, Beth.
I'm very similar to Claire. Have a young daughter who I've battled with for the last 18 months. Bringing devices out. She's got an Apple laptop for school, which is the school device, iPad, iPhone. Have the downtime on there. This cheeky girl knows how to get around these
That's
things.
the problem, isn't it? They're too smart.
Oh, way too smart. Too smart compared to me. Had them in my room because I couldn't leave them in the kitchen. If I ever left a device out because I was too tired, she'd be onto it. Have to have a Ring camera in where our computer is set up. And got to the point where I had caught her in the middle of the night in our back room on YouTube having a little disco to herself that I now have to chain and padlock that back room.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God, Beth. How old is she? Did you say how old?
She's 12 now. I've managed to talk to the...
Oh,
Sorry,
you
dropped
just
out there,
dropped
Beth.
out there, Beth. Yep.
Studio.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We now have an app on all her Apple devices called Cut Studio. That's what the IT guys at school
recommended.
suggested.
Yep.
And that seems to have put a hold on things.
What was the app? Sorry, one more time.
About 18 months of... It's called Studio.
Okay.
Studio.
All right, there we go. Thanks,
that
Beth. Good luck. You've got several years ahead of you with that battle too, by the looks of it.
Doesn't that show the addiction that the phones have? If you're going to those links, and all of our kids, at some stage, and I hear from parents all the time that they found they've confiscated a phone and then they found like a dummy one or something along those lines.
Yes, or kids are awake at 2 a.m. scrolling their phone, and then you go, oh, sometimes I do that too.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
All right, gang, let's put another name into the draw to see Ed Sheeran live in Sweden.
Sarah, do you think you can have a good time over in Sweden watching Ed Sheeran?
Oh my goodness, I couldn't describe.
No, not can I.
Speechless at the concept, Sean. Have you been to Sweden before?
No, I haven't, but I'd love to.
It is.
Yeah, I reckon it'd be amazing.
It's so beautiful.
It's got everything, including, here's the latest one, a little bit different. There are the twisted trees of Trollskogen, which is also known as Troll Forest, up to 200-year-old trees that they're thought to be bewitched. They got crooked, lichen-covered pines.
Lichen.
Yeah, that too. Misshapen for
Thermometer.
decades by strong winds of the Baltic Sea.
Or you can just go up to those ones up near Jero and see those ones.
Sorry, Ross. We're going to Sweden. We're going to see a forest.
Look at the pictures. It looks like you're in a horror movie. It's cool. Kind of.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
there's heaps of other good things to do too, Sarah. Don't worry. It's the home of IKEA. Come on. Sarah, it's official. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel could be calling you back on Friday, the 15th of August to hook you up with flights, accommodation, spending money and the all-important tickets to see Ed Sheeran in Stockholm. So good luck, okay?
Oh, Oh, thank you so much.
I know,
Thanks.
Good on you,
it's so
Sarah.
exciting.
It's a great prize. Unbelievable.
I know.
Epic. Ed Sheeran's new album Players out September 12th, featuring the new single Sapphire and the hit Azizam.
Now, look, we're going to do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Find something.
Find something better than that.
I mean, come on, please.
I mean, some people out there would want to see Troskov.
And who are those people? Clearly, they're not listening to us.
People that like nature, you know?
Jeez.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Gov, it's a question that seems to be asked by a few men in particular. I'm one of them. When I wake up in the morning, the first conversation I have with my wife is, what's for dinner? How far in the day do you think it is the right time to ask that question?
I don't.
You don't ask what's for dinner. You don't care.
No.
So whatever.
Yeah.
So Maddie does all the cooking, does she?
Yeah. Yep. I'll jump. I actually
Every
really
now and
love
then.
cooking. If I'm
Yes.
around and I can do it, I will. But Maddie. handles
So
that.
if you're doing the cooking, does Maddie go, what are we eating tonight?
Yeah, Maddie will ask me what we're
Yes.
having for dinner, and I say I don't care. So whatever's on the table, I'm very happy with. So.
What a guy.
Sean.
God,
you
wow.
Sean, you've completely mystified Sean.
Yeah.
You might as well be
I
from
just need
another
to know.
planet.
I think it's the first thing I wake up and think about for the rest of the day. Ross, where do you sit on the dinner front?
I think it's always dangerous just to ask that question. What's for dinner? I did,
Because the assumption is that your wife is cooking it for you, right?
Yeah, and she does cook every night. But
Every night.
Yeah.
Why aren't you cooking?
I'm terrible. She wants a good meal. But as soon as you want to ask it or you do verbalise it, there's often consequences for like, what do you mean? What am I doing? What are you cooking? You know what I mean?
I hear you. We're going to throw that out there, actually.
Yeah, if I was cooking, I'm just go straight to steak.
Yeah.
So then I think Maddie would get very sick of steak every night. So
Yeah, so she jumps in just to stop you from cooking steak every night.
yeah, I think so. Definitely.
That's why she doesn't have to ask you what's for dinner. She knows it's
Yeah.
steak. Comedian Nate Balvo does a bit about this, where he says that the definition of marriage is just two people asking one another what's for dinner for the rest of their lives.
I reckon that's how my household
And the
works.
longer you've been together, the earlier in the day you ask.
Yeah, because we get up early, so that
Yes, for us.
actually, even when we get up early, if we don't get up early when we're on holiday, it's the first thing that I think about is I honestly do.
Do
think,
you?
What's for dinner?
Is it because you need like that
That's like an
excitement?
end goal of the day.
Yeah.
You need
What am I
something to look
achieving
forward
today?
to.
Yeah.
When I can remember asking my mum what's for dinner, and it must have driven her mad because, you know, there were 3 kids and we must have all independently been
Separately,
asking her. And the answer was almost like, well, you're up at a beef farm. It was steak or it was roast beef. And if she'd been to town that day, it was chicken. That's it. That was all that there was on offer. So the odds were it was roast beef.
I would have thought so too.
And so I don't know why we bothered asking, but it just seemed, I don't know, just making conversation, I think. What else are we going to talk about?
Exactly.
Simone's in Henley-Brook. Morning, Simone.
Morning.
Okay, Simone, who is it that asks what's for dinner?
My partner.
And you love that about them?
Oh, I do until about the 7th or 8th time, because every half an hour he forgets what's for dinner and so asks me again.
It's an important question. What time does it normally start, Simone?
He's not allowed to ask me before 3 o'clock, otherwise he doesn't get dinner. And if he asks me any more than 3 times, he can cook it himself. So no, he can't cook.
Oh, you've been pushed to the brink, Simone, I can tell. In fact, you've had to lay down the law and say you may not ask me before 3 p.m. There's a history
Pretty
there.
much. And because he can't cook, if I refuse to cook, it's cup of noodles for him. And if he asks more than 3 times, you're having cup of noodles, I'm not cooking. I'll cook for myself, but I won't cook for him.
Oh, God, she's tough.
She runs a tight ship,
yeah.
Simone does. All right, thanks, Simone. Luke's in Armidale. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Luke.
Luke, who is it who's asking what's for dinner?
Me.
It seems to be that predominantly it's the guys, you know what I mean?
How's it go, Luke?
Okay, Luke, when do you ask?
Usually straight after lunch.
But when do you first start thinking about it?
Lunch.
So you literally finish your lunch and then think, oh, I better ask what's for dinner. Is that the way it works?
Yeah, well, I start work really early, so I'm up just before 3 a.m. to get to work. And then
So lunch is dinner.
obviously I get home. I get home pretty early, so I have a shower, come out, and then it's usually what's for lunch, which hopefully my wife isn't listening, which doesn't have the greatest cooking skills. So it's usually pasta.
You're dead.
Out the freezer.
Yeah, something out of the freezer.
Never admit that.
Luke.
Yeah.
Especially on radio.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the last time you asked for what's for dinner, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's been really nice knowing you, Luke.
We're going to see you on the
You're
news.
in
There's a
massive
murder
trouble.
tonight.
Yeah.
Luke, I think, That's how my mind goes straight away after one meal to the next.
Yeah.
Pizzas from here on out.
Yeah, exactly. Just always looking forward, aren't you, Sean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the way it works? Thank you, Luke. It's been nice knowing you. Chrissy's in Banksia Grove. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Chrissy.
Okay, Chrissy. Does this question get asked a lot in your house?
It got asked all the time. I've got 2 boys who are now young adults, and my eldest always asked me what was for dinner, and it would be as soon as he got up. If I was at work and I hadn't seen him, he would text me.
Putting it in writing is going to the next level, yes.
I know, right? So I started meal planning quite a long time ago, and to solve this problem, I now have a magnetic meal planner on my fridge, and every week I write all the meals for the week.
Yes.
And then if I do get asked, I'm like, look at the fridge.
Refer to the fridge.
Don't have to get asked anymore.
Well done.
That's
great
You've
preparation.
beaten the system, is what's going on there. That's brilliant.
Well, not entirely, because sometimes he's like, oh, I forgot to look.
Well, that's on him. You've done your bit.
That is on him, 100%.
What you should do is put a Ring camera on it on the fridge door so that they can access it at any time so they can see what's for dinner.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean's Book Week.
For the Y. Invest in your child's future with the Y School Ready program, helping children under 5 flourish with literacy and language. Search the Y WA Early Learning.
Oh, yes, we love Book Week. We know that. You know why? Because we don't have to make costumes for our children. We just have to make them for ourselves.
Absolutely.
Sean, you're onto your costume, are you?
All over it at the moment, Nat.
Yeah, on the banana.
100%.
This year we are packing up the studio and heading to Brentwood Primary School. We're going to be doing our whole show live on Friday, August 22nd, thanks to our mates at the Y who have supported us yet again.
Yep, and to celebrate Book Week, you guys have written a book which we will be selling later for Telethon. We're giving Gov a quick look at it.
Gov, have a look at the book.
Look at that, Gov.
How professional.
We made a book. We made a book.
An official book.
You'll like Sean's section.
Where's...
his is one of the first ones.
Sean even in it?
The first review we ever got was...
Yeah.
So they all tell a story within it, and you can see, well, what do you think of the illustrations, firstly?
Pretty good.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty good.
I don't mind them. I think they're outstanding.
We didn't do the illustrations.
Yeah.
We got a proper illustrator.
That's Sean's one. That page is Sean's.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, there we go.
Yeah, taking a big mark. I should have said learning how to take a big mark like Jeremy McGovern.
Yeah, so it's obviously non-fiction. That looks like a great book. I'm looking forward to not reading it.
You're really getting behind it, aren't you?
Everyone will have the opportunity.
I'm not a massive book person, so but my kids are, so I'm learning.
Gov, it's about a 2 to 3 minute read for the kids at night, so it's quite doable.
3 minutes.
What about
I'm more
in
of
a row?
picture book.
It's got pictures in it. Do you want to take a copy home and read it to your kids, and then can you get them to review it for us?
I'd love to.
So far, only Ross's kids have
I would
reviewed
love
it,
to.
and they said officially it's good.
Yeah, they said that, and I asked them what's their favourite story, and this was my 2-year-old. He said this.
Do you like Nathan, Nat, or Sean?
Sean.
So they like the footy story.
They like the
story, mate.
Yeah.
It'll be a big hit in your family too.
Yeah, well, I've got boys and girls, so it'll be interesting to see what their
where their opinions lie. Yes, well, could you get back to us with that?
Yeah, I will.
If you could record on your phone.
I've just got to remember to get the costumes for my kids for Book Week. I remember I've had a couple of
you have failed before, so...
Better get onto that.
Are they going as metrosexual lumberjacks?
Because you've got it nailed.
This is exactly who they're going as.
Yeah, Nathan, Nat and Sean. Perfect. Yeah, there's 2 boys and a girl.
Yep, we've got
this
it.
is selling
We've nailed
itself.
it.
We've done it. We've done it. All right, our book will be available for sale on Friday the 22nd, and we're selling it through the Telethon website, telethon.com, and all the proceeds are going to Telethon. It's our way of supporting kids in need.
Every cent.
Every cent, that's right. Our book is called What If We Wrote a Book by Nathan, Nat and Sean. We're a little bit proud of it. And you can obviously dress as Sean McManus, and you'll be nailing...
Just a hat and a t-shirt.
Yeah. Book Week.
I'll dress as you, Nat.
Okay.
That works.
Do you want to borrow that blue dress, or...?
Oh, I've got one of my own. It's cool.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Tomorrow on the show, our mate Joel Creasy's going to join us from 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's going to be great. New CEO of the Sydney Swans. We've talked about this a little bit. The big Matthew Pavlich will join us.
Yes, he will.
What's question number 1?
Why?
Just why?
But with tears streaming down his face. If you're at a loose end tonight, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm open mic comedy down in Freo at the Fremantle Comedy Factory.
Oh, nice. Is Gov doing
From 8 o'clock?
Mention
8 o'clock. It's just an open mic. So they're open mic spots. It's $10 to see 10 comedians. So if they suck, you've only paid $1 per one.
So what are you doing? How long?
5 minutes. It's 5 minutes.
Sweet.
It says,
Sweet.
and I'm up first. So then straight home to bed.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of fun. If you're at a loose end down in Freo, why not? Why wouldn't you?
Go along and then give us a review.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
And I forgot already, but I wrote
Oh,
it,
Sean,
posted
you
it.
also forgot.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my dad, Henry.
And did you or did you not write that on a post-it note to remind
Yes, it's
yourself?
in front of my computer.
Which you don't
which
sit
is
at
not
for
here.
the entire show.
And I've never
Happy
used.
birthday, Big H.
Good on you, Dad.
Well done.
Thanks, Gav, for sticking
Sam.
around.
No worries. Thanks for having me, guys. Morning, guys.
Hey,
Hello. I'm going to be at the game this Sunday at the
To wave
Eagles
goodbye to
Adelaide.
Gov?
I am. My housemate's an Adelaide supporter, so we're going along. But I'm $1.01 for the waterworks to start, I reckon. And Gov and she do the laps.
Well, you got his card around your neck often, don't you? Jeremy, you got a card around your neck?
Got a couple, but yeah,
Unsigned.
excited for that on Sunday, Gov. But look, guys, I'm hungry this morning. I've been sniffing around.
Oh, have you tried this toasty?
I thought there was going to be some around. Have you
There
guys
are,
eaten them
yeah,
all?
No, Sean didn't eat his share. Oh, we're just going to put it out there.
Why not? Was it?
So this morning it was peanut butter, sultanas, and cheese.
In a toasty, Gov.
I'll have a go.
That's the spirit.
I'll have a
Actually,
go.
I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was that bad. Sean couldn't do it.
It's your chance to win $5,000 if you got a good toasty.
Yeah.
that
I couldn't get over it mentally.
I'll still give it a whack, I reckon. Me and you, Gov, will go.
Yeah.
We'll split a sandwich in a
Maybe
moment.
just eat it.
That's your treat.
We'll eat it and then ask what's for dinner.
Straight after.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.